In the early days of YouTube, small channels were all there was, but since then bigger creators have been dominating the YouTube space for a long time. However, recently this has changed. Some, meaning me, would even call it the YouTube Renaissance, because it is the rebirth of the early YouTube. I put this theory to the test by starting this new channel, and the results have been mind-blowing. So here's what I did and how you can take advantage of the YouTube Renaissance. Let me show you something that I didn't really want to reveal to the public because it's a bit embarrassing. In the 1.5 months of growing this channel, I had a click-through rate of 3%. 3%! This means that out of 369, nice, 1,000 viewers, only 3% clicked on my videos. And the average view duration of 1 minute 39 is also not much better. My videos are pretty short, so I guess that part makes sense, but it's still not that good. Comparing the click-through rate from this channel to one of my Minecraft channels, over there it's 4 times higher. So what does this tell us? Are my Minecraft thumbnails really just that much better than these, or is there something else behind this? Well, I believe it's because of two things. For one, I already had an established fan base on that channel, so whatever I uploaded, some people would always click on it no matter the title and thumbnail. And I was also ranking on some search terms. But secondly, I think that YouTube is simply giving more impressions to even smaller channels. This is probably because YouTube wants to rival TikTok, and TikTok is very known for literally handing out free views to new creators. By YouTube now favoring smaller channels, it's rivaling TikTok in the way that some people who might end up on TikTok are now ending up on YouTube because they get more reach there. I asked members of my Discord server to submit their analytics into a channel so I can have a look at the AVD and CTR of them and see if those are correlating to YouTube success. And what I found might surprise you. There was absolutely zero correlation between click-through rate, average view duration, and views. But CTR in particular is very hard to draw conclusions from. When you first release a video, it'll get shown to your most dedicated viewers. They will click on your video like no matter what you upload, and this leads to a high CTR. If they don't watch the entire video though, then it's not gonna get shown to many more people, so the views are low, but the click-through rate is high. If they do watch it, it'll get shown to more people, and these people don't know you yet, leading to a lower CTR, but more views. So that's really why we can't use CTR as a success metric, I guess. And we can't figure out how important it really is. But you might know this already. I've talked about this before, I'll stop repeating myself. What's new is knowing what all of the unsuccessful channels that have been submitted had in common. Can you guess it? They were all clones of bigger creators without anything that set them apart. I mentioned this before, but now I actually have the data to back it up. And the successful channels were exactly the opposite. They were innovators who sometimes used ideas from other channels, but at least always put their own twist on it. So what else sets innovators apart from clones? There were many aspects to it, but the most prominent one was that they made genuine personal videos. They didn't chase quick success by following the latest AI automation technique or anything like that. They also didn't use shorts to just spam random content, and they didn't copy bigger creators. It felt like they had a vision for their channel, a reason other than views and subs to why they make content. For some it was making the viewer laugh, like having a good time, and for others it was providing value and helping solving problems. By the way, a great way to find out if a video is good or not is looking at the view to comment ratio. If a video has, let's say, 1,000 views and less than 10 comments, then you know something is wrong. And I saw that happen under a lot of videos uploaded by clones. They got some views, but they didn't have a dedicated audience. For comparison, a not even 2,000 view video of mine got 70 comments. This was kind of an outlier, but you get my point. In a recent discussion in my Discord server, someone said the YouTube algorithm is unfair. So obviously I had to ask why. And they said, because I don't get views even though I copied Hamza's video. That guy didn't get it, he was a clone. Just because a video does well for a big creator doesn't mean it will for you. Somehow I have to keep saying this, don't copy big creators, please. If you're going to steal video ideas, which is oftentimes a good idea, then steal them outside of your niche and from a small channel. If you're making self-improvement videos, then look into the gardening niche and copy small creators from over there. Don't copy from small creators or worse yet, big creators from the self-improvement niche, because you don't want to be a clone. That's what everyone does, and it doesn't work. This illustrates quite well what's happening. If you're this random clone in the crowd, then you're not gonna get any attention. This guy in the middle is still a clone, but at least he's taking his helmet off and stands further away from everyone. But imagine there's Yoda next to him. Yoda would get all of the attention immediately, not just because he's well known, but also because he's green and small, which is different from the rest. Let's make this incredibly easy for you to go from clone to innovator and what you have to do to stand out and be successful. I know this channel is not even at 1K, so it's really your choice if you're gonna trust me or not, but I mean in a year or even in a few months time, this will have a lot more credibility behind it. You're still watching, so so let's just get started. Stage 1. You're a clone. There is a time and place for being a clone, I will admit. If you haven't made at least 10 videos in which every single time you improve one thing, then copying might be your best bet to learn fast. By replicating videos frame by frame, you can learn a lot about editing, script writing, and you can learn basically all of the YouTube rules. So if you're really new to YouTube, pick your favorite creator and recreate their videos frame by frame. It will help you out a lot in the long run. Stage 2. Getting going. Once you have a bit of experience, you know how editing works, you know how the very basics of script writing and thumbnail design work, then you can start becoming a bit more creative. By the way, for this I can really recommend my full thumbnail guide, which will be linked in the description. And once I reach 1K, there's also gonna be a full editing guide. So how do you get more creative? It's mostly about experimenting, so here's a list of things that you can experiment with. 1. Try different thumbnail styles to find which one works for you. 2. Say absurd things in your intro to see how it affects your audience retention. 3. Maybe don't add an intro at all, see how that goes. 4. Try different editing styles by copying from other niches. Not from your own niche, you wanna stop being a clone as much as possible. And 5. Experiment with different video formats. How-to, challenges, just talking videos, whatever you do, just try to not leave your niche too much. We have another guy on our Discord server who has almost 400 videos but not even 1,000 subs. And this is purely because he uploaded about 50 different topics in those 400 videos. Probably many more topics than that. If the quality, effort and style all stayed the same but he only stuck to one niche or one topic, then he would be so much further ahead already. And here's the worst thing. He's not even a clone. He's doing the right things. He's not copying anyone. But literally there's one mistake, which is getting too much out of your niche, trying too many different things at once. It stunted his growth too much. More about how niches work, how they affect your channel and how the algorithm works will be in this video in the info card. Stage 3. Being an innovator. By now you know the rules of YouTube. You know, things like don't repeat the title in the thumbnail, don't ask for likes and subs in the intro. Instead, you can do it a few minutes into the video like now, so you know, you can like and subscribe if you want to. What else? There's the rule that thumbnail colors should be vibrant, titles should be short. There's all of these rules, but once you know them, you can break them. The easiest example to find was Hamza. This video thumbnail and title and even the non-existing editing goes against pretty much all rules of YouTube. But clearly it works. And this Ryan, Trey and Penny series, where he literally just added day 1, day 2, day 3 and so forth onto his titles. If a random Minecraft creator made I survived in Minecraft day 1, day 2, day 3 and so on, there's no way he would get 5 million views each upload. So that's really it. Hopefully it provided a good roadmap for you to take advantage of the YouTube renaissance. If you feel that some knowledge is missing, then watch how I would start a new channel if I were to start over, because you know, I did start over with this channel. It's basically what my plan for this is and how I went about creating this channel. So yeah, watch that if you want to, but other than that, good luck with your channel.